In the dynamic realm of programming, the term open source has emerged as a transformative force, reshaping the way software is developed, shared, and improved. At its core, open source refers to a collaborative approach where the source code of a software project is made freely available to the public. This paradigm shift has given rise to a community-driven ecosystem, fostering innovation and inclusivity in the world of programming. The essence of open source, code unveiled. The defining feature of open source lies in its commitment to transparency. Unlike proprietary software, where the source code is concealed, open source projects reveal their inner workings for all to see. This transparency not only facilitates a deeper understanding of the software but also empowers developers to modify and customize it to suit their needs. By making source code accessible, open source promotes a culture of shared knowledge, enabling developers to learn from one another, identify and fix issues collaboratively, and contribute to the collective pool of programming wisdom. Freedom to share and modify, a cornerstone of collaboration. A fundamental principle of open source is the freedom to redistribute the software. Users are not only permitted but encouraged to share the software, whether in its original form or with modifications. This freedom extends beyond traditional distribution channels, allowing for a diverse range of users to benefit from and contribute to the software's development. The ability to modify the source code is another key aspect. Open source software invites developers to tailor the code to meet specific requirements, leading to a myriad of customized versions that cater to a broad spectrum of needs. This flexibility not only encourages innovation but also creates a rich ecosystem of software variations, each serving unique purposes. Community collaboration, the driving force. At the heart of the open source movement is the concept of community collaboration. Open source projects thrive on the collective efforts of developers, enthusiasts, and users who come together to contribute to the software's development. This collaborative spirit fosters an environment where ideas are exchanged, problems are collectively solved, and a sense of shared ownership prevails. The collaboration takes various forms, from code contributions and bug reporting to community forums and online discussions. This decentralized yet interconnected network of contributors is the driving force behind the success of many open source projects. It transcends geographical boundaries, bringing together individuals with diverse backgrounds and skill sets, united by a common passion for advancing technology. License agreements, navigating the open source landscape. While open source advocates for openness and collaboration, it does not mean a lack of rules. Open source projects typically operate under specific license agreements that define the terms and conditions of use, modification, and distribution of the software. These licenses come in various forms, each with its own set of permissions and restrictions. The GNU General Public License, GPL, for example, mandates that any derivative work must also be open source, ensuring that the collaborative nature of the project is preserved. On the other hand, more permissive licenses, such as the MIT license, allow for greater flexibility in how the software is used and distributed. Understanding and adhering to these licenses is crucial for maintaining the integrity of open source projects, ensuring that the principles of collaboration and transparency are upheld. Continuous improvement, a dynamic evolution. One of the most compelling aspects of open source development is the concept of continuous improvement. With the source code accessible to a global audience, users and developers can identify issues, propose enhancements, and actively participate in the evolution of the software. This iterative process leads to a constant cycle of refinement. Bugs are addressed promptly, features are improved based on user feedback, and the software evolves organically over time. This dynamic and responsive approach to development stands in contrast to the traditional model, where updates are dictated by a closed group of developers. Conclusion: embracing the future of programming. In conclusion, open source in programming is not just a development model, it's a philosophy that champions collaboration, transparency, and community-driven innovation. From the early days of pioneering projects like Linux to the current landscape where open source software permeates various facets of technology, the impact of this approach is undeniable. As we look ahead, the principles of open source continue to shape the future of programming. The collaborative ethos, the freedom to share and modify, and the continuous